Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, a throwback from the early days of Parmigiani Fleurier. This is the Basica automatic. It is a chronometer, and the watch, 37 millimeters in rose gold, was either launched in 1999 for the 2000 model year or in 2000 proper, but that is the time frame of this launch, back when Parmigiani still extensively utilized customer calibers. Utilizing customer calibers sometimes pays off, as here we have an extended power reserve, twin barrels, handsome decoration, and a chronometer certification courtesy of Blancpain, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So 37 millimeters diameter in rose gold, 8.3 millimeters thick, 44.3 from lug to lug, and 18 millimeter spacing in between the lugs. We'll throw this watch on my wrist in this classically sized beauty. Actually, looks about as good as you possibly could. Handsome, perfectly proportioned, thin enough to fit underneath any kind of a sleeve. It's also short enough across the wrist that this is a watch for him and for her to enjoy equally. Probably suitable for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. The strap is a factory piece. Calfskin on the bottom. We have alligator leather on the top and a dark brown semi-gloss alligator leather pattern, different scale sizes and shapes, monotone stitch. You could see a sheer cut edge lacquered for refinement. We have a beautifully handmade case with exquisitely welded and filed lugs, and then a surprisingly strong case form factor with these pastille style teardrop lugs, that sharp break between case and lug. We have this disco volante like center, and then the overlapping flange, the case back, and the bezel. We've got a lovely little unbranded crown with a blue sapphire cabochon countersunk into the side so it doesn't protrude inordinately. A lovely ivory lacquer dial with handsome Art Nouveau style numerals. We've got a date which has the same font used, and we got a lovely lunette counterweighted lancet style seconds hand, and these gorgeous spade tipped fired blue hands, Parmigiani Fleurier, COSC certified, and a lovely gloss lacquer in ivory. Turn it all over, and I mentioned we have a movement that is based on the tried and true 1150 from Frédéric Piguet, also known as manufacturer Blancpain. Now, I believe this is the higher beat rate 4 Hz version that has 72 hours of power reserve rather than the 3 Hz 100 hour that Blancpain uses. This is 5 position adjusted and certified as a chronometer. The twin barrels giving us solidly above average power reserve. The 5 position adjustment consistent with a COSC certification and testing, and then all this with 29 pivot joules. While it does not have hacking, it does feature a useful hacking hack. If you apply a little bit of back pressure, you can stop the seconds hand where you like. You can also demonstrate this, operate the quick set should you need to rapidly correct the watch, should it run down or encounter an irregular length month. And in excellent taste, you can see that the font used matches all parts of the watch. Not every brand gets that right. On the back, we have polished screws. We have solarized barrel covers. We have handsomely executed anglage. We have stripes across the bridges, mirror polished screw heads, snailing on the edge of the bridges, media blast on the base plate. Nicely executed, and a good fit for this size of watch. 30 meters water resistant, so splash and rain exposure only, do not submerge. A lovely throwback to what was considered to be a full-size men's watch back in 1999, and today would be considered delightfully universal. So reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details. One last detail: in order to expand the perceived size of the dial and reflect light in exciting ways, the inner bezel has been exquisitely mirrored.